Today, similar scenario there. Two mixed doubles, Federer and well, Pat Rafter's joined us from the Slammers bench. Pat, just tell us a little bit about this reception here today and being a part of that.
It's loud. I wanted to film it, but we get in trouble to film it. It's on court with our phone, so I didn't want to film it and just sort of show everyone back home how it is.
And tell us a little bit about how nice it is to then step out there on court and play as well as you did against a 14-time Grand Slam champion.
Yeah, I did play well. I mean, obviously, Pete was very, very sluggish, and he struggled with this court. It's a tricky court to play on. And I actually served really well. I mean, we spoke in the gym yesterday afternoon. You said you just got to serve body, and that's all I'm going to do for the next 4 matches.
But I think you've played well in the vast majority of your sort of singles matches since perhaps the first one, but some of your opponents have played lights out, haven't they?
I felt that way, but I just maybe think that I'm just beyond this game. You know, maybe these old guys are just far too good for me now. That's the way I start feeling.
And Pat, tell me what it's like when you come from a big federation like Tennis Australia. You've got so much money at your disposal. How do you find that balance between trying to give the players enough financial aid, but not give them too much at the same time, trying to...
With that, maybe even to an extent, the USCA. The one country that has done it well, though, has lots of money is the French. So, you look at that model and go, well, they've probably provided their players with a lot of opportunities. I'm a big believer in working hard for your money, investing hard within your money. So if you're going to spend that money, you better make sure it's the right person. And I want those people to really be aware of that.
Well, Pat, good luck with all of it. I hope it goes really well. I think Tennis Australia are really blessed to have somebody like yourself in such an important position.
You're a good man, Bobby.
Enjoy it, buddy.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, Pat.
Well,
that's a good start by the Max Indian Aces. Federer was let off the hook on the penultimate point there when he served a let, turned his back and forgot that no lets in this particular format. But Sania's keeping him honest. And they're having a lot of fun out there too.
I mean, he played so well over the course of the year, didn't he? He was so instrumental in bringing Switzerland to the Davis Cup final. Let me take care of that, he says to Sania. And of course, only fitting that I guess he won the deciding match there in Lille.
Ooh, good hands. Oh, yes! Magnificent tennis from the Max Indian.
And that guy would know a thing or two about some deft touch. Sania appreciating everything that Mirza did there. Just turning that one down to third man.
Yeah, it's a shame. She's played some inspired tennis throughout the competition. He averaged over 50, didn't he, in Test cricket? That's not bad. And it's all checked. Chats in terms of he's so quick at moving. Didn't touch the net there, did he?
50.
Don't think the umpire's allowed to call a touch if it's Federer, is he? I mean, look at his court position. Goes at the very last minute. Such explosive movement.
You see the footwork there. He's on his toes all the time. They did a lot of crossing in the Davis Cup doubles, didn't they? Played really well.
Yep.
Bit of eye formation here.
50.
And if you make Roger get down on his knees, there's no double faulting.
That will be a first yellow for Sania. It's a one-horse race, Jason. I'm sorry to say. I think Sania's got more followers and fans than the entire Swiss population.
Yeah, it's hard sometimes for us to comprehend, coming from Europe, just how big India is and how huge their sporting superstars become. And there's so few women as well that have excelled at the highest level, like Sania. Again, bit of eye formation.
Touch.
Oh. So that'll be a relief one.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Federer seems to be striking the ball very well.
I love that play, all-out attack. Especially when you've got as much dip on the forehand as what Rogers got. Hit it and keep coming forward.
Surely Kyrgios had to go to Mirza there with the first shot of the rally. Hantikova looked a little nervy. So the substitution doesn't really work for the Slammers. It's the Micromax Indian Aces who were just as Sania trying to play next to the Australian. That's not bad.
And we did get that on audio for you, Sania. So is that a binding contract?
100%.
Oh, don't go there. That's what Daniela's saying. Nice little roll across the court.
15.
It's a lovely combination. There's no panic on the first shot, and then again closing down the net. Because of course this is very much a new experience for Rogers. It's always nice to come with him, experience that together. Oh yes, wonderful feel. And of course Rogers' father loves his tennis. Be interesting to get his opinion on what he thinks of the format and the competition overall.
He is a real tennis aficionado, isn't he? And he doesn't only watch Rogers matches. That's the nice thing about Robbie. He watches a lot of the other. Very strong in his legs is Federer.
Didn't take him long, did it, to get nicely warmed up. Comfortable win in the mixed doubles then for the home team. Micromax Indian Aces. And they've turned things around nicely now. They lead 8 games to 6.
Sania, could you introduce us to your new mixed doubles partner?
Yeah, he just asked me to play Australian Open with him.
We're going to look forward to seeing that on